So the other day, someone sent me an email, and this speaker, he talked about how he was flipping houses and he lost a ton of money. And basically, he went from flipping houses to now having to do Uber rides and Lyft rides in order to make some money. This speaker, he actually asked me, he's like, hey man, I want to speak for a living, but the problem is I'm doing the Uber rides, I'm doing the Lyft rides, so what do I do? So the advice that I gave him was pretty simple. If you want to actually grow your business, number one, you have to truly think in terms of opportunity. He had an opportunity that other people don't have. And you might be thinking, what? Uber rides, Lyft rides, how's that an opportunity to build my speaking business? He's actually meeting a ton of people as he's riding with Uber, as he's picking people up with Uber, as he's picking up people with Lyft. He's meeting a ton of different people. Think about it. What can he do to grow his speaking business? The thing that I told him to do is that he needs to actually sit there in the car as he's driving, tell them about his dream to be the next Tony Robbins, and then tell them like, hey, I want to be the next Tony Robbins. Do you mind if I give like a quick 2-minute motivational speech for you? And then I want to get your feedback on it. People are going to say yes. They're going to say yes simply because they want to help a guy out with his dream. Immediately after that, as soon as he's done giving the speech, he should pull out his phone and then bam, get a video testimonial from them. Think about this. You're driving people every day, like multiple people every day. You're getting these testimonials from all these different people saying, oh, I just talked with John, or I just heard John, and man, he's a really motivational guy. You're getting this marketing material as you're driving with Uber, as you're driving with Lyft. You're getting all this marketing materials for your speaking business. Then I told him when he actually gets on stages, when he's actually like speaking all over the world, I said, man, think about the story. When you get to tell the audience, yeah, I remember the days when I really wanted to speak for a living, and man, I was driving Uber and I was giving 2-minute motivational talks in the Uber rides, and yeah, I remember the days. Think about the story he can tell. A lot of speakers, they want to build their business, but they usually use reasons as an excuse. Well, they think of things for an excuse for why they shouldn't go forward. You as a speaker should have reasons for why you should. No matter where you're at in your speaking business, you should always have an excuse for why you should use this to go forward rather than stepping backwards. There will be setbacks. You will have a gig slump where all of a sudden gigs aren't coming in. The thing is, what do you do about it? That's what happens. That's what separates the top speakers from everyone else. Of course, anyone could be in a position where, all right, they were flipping houses and bam, now they're doing Uber rides for a living in order to make ends meet. But the thing is, do you say like, man, I'm doing Uber rides, I'm doing Lyft rides, so I can't really spend time on my speaking business? Or are you saying, oh, I'm doing Uber rides, I'm doing Lyft rides, that's why I have to spend time on my speaking business. That's why I have to get testimonials from these people as I'm giving them rides. You have to see everything as an opportunity. Use it to your advantage. Don't just think in terms of, oh, I heard the saying of turning things into an opportunity. Don't think about that. Actually do it. Be the embodiment of these words. Don't just say these words to other people. Be the embodiment of the words. If you actually are in a position where you're doing Uber rides or Lyft rides or whatever's happening in your life, if you're at this position, figure out a reason to get around it, to go through it. Figure out a reason to build your speaking business despite of this thing. It's very similar to when I got 2 emails from different moms. One mom said, oh, Benji, I've got 2 kids. I'm a single mother, and that's why I don't really have time to build a business. That's why I don't think it's going to work. Another mom, about a month later, sent me an email saying, Benji, oh, I've got 3 kids. I'm a single mom, and that's exactly why I have to make this work. It was 2 different moms, 2 different realities. One mom said, oh, I have kids, that's why it can't work. The other one said, oh, I have kids, that's why it has to work. No matter where you're at in your speaking business, everything comes down to you actually taking words that you speak about. Words like, oh, figure out the opportunity and everything. Taking those words and becoming the embodiment of those words. The Uber driver, he actually has to take that, use it as an opportunity to build his business. That's what you have to do. You either have a reason to move forward or an excuse to go backwards. Which one are you going to do?